Faith-Fueled Fit family. Today, we are going to get to that conversation that I told you about a couple of YouTube shorts ago, where, we've been going over Bible verses that are leading up to today's conversation. This conversation is inspired by another conversation that I had with my older sister towards the end of last week. And she just gave me a thought that was so challenging. I had never heard it before. And I told her, if you don't care, I'm going to steal your idea and your message and share it with my friends on YouTube. And she said, go ahead, just because I've been really challenged by her message of this. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm going to give a couple of Bible verses as we lead into today's conversation. So we're going to start off, and I know we've already done a couple of these, but we're going to go through them again. So the first one is 1 Thessalonians 5:18, where it says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you. And then Philippians 2:14, where it says, do everything without complaining or arguing. And then we get to this new Bible verse for us is James 1:17, where it says, every good and perfect gift comes from above. So we have God's calling. He tells us not to grumble about things. He tells us to be thankful in all things. And then the reminder at the end is that God is a good gift giver, and the things that he's given us are blessings from him. And so that leads us into the conversation that I had with my older sister, where she said that lately she's been really trying to live in this mindset where she's not wanting to be a victim of her blessings. And when she said that, it just kind of took me back, because I was not expecting that. I never thought of it before. So she just kind of went on to explain what she meant by that, like things that she had once prayed for: a spouse, her kids, the job she has, the home that she has, all those things that she has now, she once was desiring and praying for because she didn't have them yet. But as you know, life hits, things get hard, you get tired, your kids will be kids, things like that. And so what she's saying now is she's trying to be intentional about seeing these things continually as blessings and not as the source of her tiredness and, just having to get up when she'd rather stay in bed and just be worn down, things like that. So how we can apply that to us is, do you have that job now that you once were praying for? Have you hit a rough patch? Are you with coworkers that, you wish would kind of move along? Or do you have a spouse that, you prayed for once, but you have them now, but you're hitting a rough spot where maybe you have some disagreements, things where your thought processes don't align up together, and your desires are, not exactly on par with each other? Or do you have kids even, or a kid that is making you tired and just want to be alone and things like that? So that kind of, trying to get past that victim mindset and view it more as, God, these are things that I prayed for once, and I'm still praying for them in a different way now because I have them, but looking more of, these are my blessings, and though I might be tired, I might be worn down, might hit this rough patch, these are things that I once prayed for because I didn't have them, didn't know if I was ever going to, but I have them now. So just being in the mindset of gratefulness and remembering that those things are all God's gift to you. And maybe it isn't your dream job, but it is a job that helps pay your bills. It is a blessing. So just trying to find the blessing in it and not just be a victim to those blessings, because every gift is a perfect gift from the Lord, and it might not be your favorite gift, but it's something that God has planned for you. And so just be in the mindset of being grateful and giving thanks to him and realizing that it is your gift from God. So I just found that really challenging because, being a mom, I get tired and I want some alone time. I think about my days of singleness where I could just be done with my job and then hop in the car and go to a state park and spend hours there and have a grand old time or whatever. And then how I can't exactly do that now that I have a husband, I have a kid, but the blessings have shifted. Now, if I want to go to a park, it might not be a state park that I can spend hours at, but I can go to a local park and have my baby with me and make memories with her. And so those blessings have taken a shift, and I have to take that mental shift with it, is, find different ways to praise God with what I have now, because I would never give up my baby, and I never give up my spouse, of course. So I just have to do that mental shift. So that is my challenge and message for you today. Thank you to my older sister for challenging me in the way you're walking, with your husband and with your kids, and challenging me, and then me being able to share that message with whoever is watching. So that is the challenge and encouragement for you today, is every gift is a perfect gift from the Lord. So remember to praise God for all those things and to not grumble in the midst of the hardship that you may be facing because of some of those blessings. So find the praise and remember that God has given you the greatest gifts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my content. If you'd like to go a little step further in supporting me and go check out my Patreon page, I will also leave that in the description. I would greatly appreciate it. And so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.